ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Now, the show you've been all waiting for. Mr702 from Las Vegas is going to speak to you. Well, welcome back to another show, talking to Mr702. I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, and really in a saddened day. We're going on the 5th day of this war that is incredible what's going on. I mean, if you're not aware of what's going on, then let's talk a little bit about what's going on, because this is not good. Do you know that we were vetoed from the NATO forces to go in there and help these poor people that are fighting a war that they never started or instigated? They're just defending their freedom, but yet no help. And even further than that, we offend their president by sending them a letter telling him, hey, let's give you a ride so you can get out of your country and abandon your people. But yet that president from Ukraine turns around and says, no, thank you. Instead of a ride, why don't you help me out with some ammunition? Wow, is that a leader? That is a leader for his people. How can we ask him to abandon and turn his back on his own people? Is that what we stand for as Americans now? Is our president going crazy? What kind of gesture is that? I'm outraged. We should have been the first people in there helping them by sending our troops in there, by doing whatever we have to do to keep world peace. Now we're at a point where they're threatening us with nuclear bombs. What are we waiting for? But wait, this goes even further. So the people that are supposed to help them, which we go into the other organization that is, I mean, you're not going to believe this, but the president is Russian. So they vetoed going in there and supplying help for all these people because one person, the president, vetoed everyone else. So they still don't receive the help that they truly need, which is ammunition, weaponry, and God hoping and praying for some boots on the ground so they can be able to contain this war and be able to defeat Russia, the aggressor, against these people that all they want is freedom for their families. What is the world coming to? How can something like this happen? President Putin, if you're listening to me right now, stop the war. What the hell's wrong with you, man? You signed 6 weeks ago saying that you would never enforce nuclear weapons. But yet now you're threatening the world with nukes? What the hell's wrong with you, man? Have you lost your brain? This is amazing what's going on. Yet the videos are coming in and they're claiming the Russian. It's amazing. I have no words of what's going on. I am outraged. The only thing I can see is that today they're trying to take a vote in the United Nations to try to overthrow the president of oh wow, I have no words to describe what's going on, but you know, it amazes me how this is going on. I'm gonna go to a commercial break because I gotta gather my thoughts again, because wow, what's going on? It's amazing. I'm outraged, and so should you. So let's get mad together. This is something that shouldn't be happening, and it is. I'm gonna go to a commercial break, and I'll be back with all of you. So hopefully the United Nations will take care of this NATO situation, because the NATO situation with all the yays and one nay from the Russian president that controls NATO is amazing strategically of what these people in Russia were thinking when they came to the conclusion, let's invade Ukraine. They had it planned. This is incredible what's going on, and yet they're going around saying that they're not hurting civilians, they're not hurting the population of cities, and they are. The videos keep on coming in. These are not fake videos. These are videos that are being able to be seen by all of you because of social media. It is not uncontrollable like it was in the old days where we had to depend on TV outlets. In today's society, everyone has a phone. Everyone is filming and showing the world what's truly going on. And this is what's going on. Russia has invaded Ukraine with no reason at all but to overcome and bring back the Soviet Union. This is a sad, sad, sad day for the planet, because we all live in the same planet. We all share the same oxygen. How can we be in the 20th century talking about nuclear warheads that can destroy the world? What are we doing here? It's time to wake up, people. Not Americans, not Hispanics, not Spanish or African. This is about all humanity. We're talking nuclear warheads here. We're talking about the end of the world. Wake up. It's not a normal day in America or wherever you're at right now. We're in the bridge of a maniac with a finger on a button where it can destroy a lot of the population that exists today. Our own families, our own way of living, our own humanity. It's time. It's time to talk about it. See what we're going to do. Hopefully the United Nations will do the right thing. We put more soldiers on the ground for these guys, push the Russians back, and maybe even come through the back door of Russia and go into Moscow, take over Moscow, and declare that place a United Nations place where all humanity counts and can be voted and can do the right thing for humanity, for our children. Not this chaos that's going on in today's. This is incredible. This is sad. And I can't wait to see what the vote is. The vote will come in, yay, for the United Nations to take NATO out, because the president of NATO cannot be a Russian. And that's the problem we're having right now. His vote shouldn't have counted. It shouldn't have counted. We should have gone with the yays like everybody agreed. It was wrongfully done. We have to negotiate. And this was not done in this time. This was done like in the old time, like in the time of Hitler, to just try to take over a country. We cannot allow that, especially with a country that stands for freedom. We cannot allow this. It's a sad day. I want to end it all today like this. Let's pray for the Ukrainians. Hopefully we will give them the support that they need, not just say we're standing by them when we're really not. What they need is for us to really stand by them and be right there with them fighting, so they know that they have the moral support of all humans in this planet. If there's a way that from Las Vegas I can volunteer my time to go to Ukraine, I do that. And I welcome anyone to tell me where I gotta go so I can go fight in name of Ukraine, freedom, and justice. Thank you all. Let's pray for Ukraine.